put on some weight since I've been here, and I think I can do some things down on the block now that I maybe didn't do as much as St. Mary's. And yeah, I want to be a great rebounder and just a great overall teammate.
I think it was I can't remember if it was Juwan or who said it. One of them said you have a majestic post game. That was the word they used. Can you enlighten us a little bit on what's impressed your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working a lot down low in the post, just on my post moves. I think like my touch on the perimeter kind of can translate into the post at times, shooting jump hooks and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just want to be physical down there, and I guess majestic's a good thing, but I'd rather say that I'm physical down there. So
gotcha.
We'll see if we can change that.
When you were at St. Mary's, were you most often guarded by a true center, by kind of a hybrid forward? Who did you go against the most?
More hybrid forward. I played the 4 primarily there, and yeah, a lot of the teams in our league had undersized 4 men. That's kind of what I was guarding.
4 out, 1 in.
Yeah, mostly. But guarding like 6'5", 6'6" guys kind of thing. Yeah.
What stands out the most about Romeo?
Romeo's a great guy, first and foremost. Just getting to know him. Someone like that you never really know because he's got so much hype around his name and everything, but he's just a good guy, fun guy to be around, good teammate. He obviously his athleticism kind of was the first thing that stood out to me, just going up and down with him, and also how well he knows the game. As a freshman, you wouldn't normally really expect that, but he's definitely has a high basketball IQ.
What's been the biggest adjustment from a basketball standpoint coming from St. Mary's to here?
At St. Mary's, we played a lot in the half court offensively. We were kind of a slow team. We didn't get up and down a whole lot. Here, Coach Miller wants to run. That's kind of been the emphasis so far, and going into the first week of practice, that'll, I think, continue to be the emphasis. So probably the pace of the game has been the biggest basketball adjustment.
What about defensively?
Defensively, here we do the pack line. We didn't do that at St. Mary's, but a lot of the principles have translated, and I mean, I think Coach would tell you that. I think just as far as having 4 years under my belt playing college basketball, defending, a lot of the concepts translate, and I mean, a lot of defense is just how hard you play, and I don't know, that's pretty much, I feel like it translates for the most part.
I mean, your skill set is one that was desperately needed by this team last year and one that can be used obviously this year. How have you seen what you can do to help this team fit in?
Yeah, obviously, like you said, floor space, my ability to kind of space the floor and shoot threes will definitely help the team. I think there's other guys too that have been working on their shot. It's not just me, it's the whole team's really stepped up shooting wise. So I think everyone will see that once the season starts. But yeah.
Some of the players have told stories about Juwan some days who comes into the locker room before practice, kind of like, "Hey, who got me today? Let's go, guys." How hard is he difficult? How difficult is he to guard on days like that when he's really ready to go?
Yeah, I mean, he's a tough matchup any day. It's not just those days. He's strong down in the post, and anytime you got a guy like that who can also space the floor and shoot threes, it's a tough guard. Just as far as like closing out to him can be difficult because you don't know if he's going to drive or shoot or what he's going to do. So yeah, he's a special player. I think obviously he showed that last year, and he'll do a lot of the same this year.
When you decided to transfer, what sold you in Indiana? What made you want to come here to play?
I think coaching staff was the main thing, just getting to know those guys. I only have 1 year, so I really wanted to play for someone that I trusted and kind of trusted his vision for what I can do and what he thought I could do. So I think the coaching staff, and then obviously the basketball tradition here speaks for itself. I'm like watched the movie Hoosiers growing up and everything, and I know how all that goes. So it's been cool so far.
How big of a factor was Coach Schilling in knowing?
Yeah, he was huge. That's a good question. He was like the main guy to me. He's an unbelievable guy, unbelievable coach. He talked a lot to me about how he could develop me as a player, just one-on-one like skill set stuff. So I actually didn't go home over the summer. I stayed here and pretty much worked out with him because I still had more time to work out, and I think that helped my game a lot. Beyond basketball, he's just a great guy to be around, unbelievable person. So.
There's a freshman class here that you guys are really hoping can contribute this year. How can you help them both with your on-court experience and also, life experience being older?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the second part of that, nothing can really prepare you for the jump from high school to college, and I think you see that a lot with high school guys when they get to college. It might take some time to adjust. So kind of just preparing them mentally, talking to them about, what it's like to actually play in big games and stuff like that. So, and yeah, just being on your own can be tough. You're not living with your parents anymore, so kind of just being almost like someone that can, I don't want to say like a parent figure, but like just someone that can kind of help guide them, make them feel comfortable, and if they have any questions, someone they feel comfortable coming to.
Is that easy for you to do, or are you still kind of adjusting to Bloomington and Indiana yourself?
I think I'm pretty well adjusted at this point, but yeah, I mean, they've helped me too because a lot of them are from this area. But yeah, I think we got a great group of guys, so everyone gets along pretty well, and it's been a pretty easy transition for me.
You going to answer to Grandpa or anything? I mean, being the old guy now, or what?
Answer to Grandpa? I think I have a few times, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think Zach's a little bit older than I am, but other than him, like, we're the two oldest, so yeah, I'm getting old. Definitely.
What about, I mean, being a West Coast guy, did you think about the Pac-12 when you were looking around?
I did a little bit. I don't know. I was kind of ready for something new. I've lived in California, West Coast my whole life. I was ready to kind of experience something new, and my brother actually lives out here. He lives in Kansas, so he's kind of he's made the adjustment easy. He's been coming up and visiting me and stuff, so it's cool to be closer to him too.
Do you own a winter coat?
He actually just gave me one. Yeah, he gave me one of his. I probably might need to get another one, but yeah, I've never really like lived in the snow or anything like that.
Terry
So.
Hutchins, he's from Southern California.
I'm from Southern California.
What part?
And, Yorba, Belinda, Anaheim, Orange County.
Yeah.
But when I moved here, I didn't have a winter coat, and I mean that was like the first eye-opening thing.
Yeah.
And then don't drive in the snow either for a while.
Really?
Oh God.
Yeah. We'll see.
Stupid, Hutch. I mean, I want to get a coat. You didn't have a coat when you moved out here?
No, I didn't. I'd never been east of Tempe, Arizona in my life.
Yeah,
you have some family ties to Indiana a little bit, in Indianapolis or Butler or anything like that? Or?
No one really.
Okay.
Just kind of on my own, I guess.
Evan, you talked about spending the whole summer here, so what were you doing like kind of in your downtime? I'm sure you're one of the few that spent the actual whole part of it.
I was in here a lot. Most of the time I was in the gym with Coach Schilling, like I said. Downtime, I was just kind of exploring the area a little bit. Like I said, my brother came up. My little sister actually came out on an official visit for volleyball. She's thinking about coming here. So, yeah, just exploring the area. Bloomington's a really cool little town. All the people have been really nice to me and welcoming and everything. So,
Any like particular favorite hangouts you found so far?
Favorite hangouts? I mean, obviously all the spots on Kirkwood, like the restaurants and stuff are good. The Tap's a good one. That's kind of been my spot a little bit. They got good food there. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I don't know, yeah. There's a lot of good spots out here.
You mentioned being in here a lot for the summer, so how'd that work out for your kind of body transformation?